Hey everyone, it's Jen, and I cannot believe it, but it is 2024. Woohoo! Only because I'm so glad that 2023 is over. The holiday hustle is done, and now it's back to getting to work. And you know what? I have realized in the last year that I actually really love working on the niche sites and the blogging. And so let's go ahead and do the income report for December 2023. Now, I'm going to do a slightly new format going forward where basically I'm just going to focus on the three sites that I'm actively working on. And those are the Niche Pursuits AI Challenge site, my food site, and my YMYL ish site. So let's start with newest site to oldest site, which just happens to be from smallest to biggest, but that may change soon. So we've got some highs and lows to cover. So let's get into this. So first up is the Niche Pursuits AI Challenge site. This site started on September 20th, 2023. It has a total of 137 posts, 26 of which were posted in December. This ad did get monetized with AdSense in the last few days of November. So here is Google Search Console. It got a little over 7,000 clicks, which unfortunately did not do as good as it did in November when it got about 8.5 thousand clicks. So it's down about 16 to 17%. Now, I will remind you that this site is extremely seasonal. There is going to be so many highs and lows, and I'm really just hoping to capitalize that I'll hit a seasonal high in March when this challenge is over. So fingers crossed. Now here's the screenshots from November and December, and you can see that November we ended with 13,000 page views, and December 9.99. Why couldn't it just be 10,000? So it definitely went down. You could see it just didn't have as high of a peak as November did, but seasonal. So for some reason, Google Search Console on my phone moves stuff around. Ooh, if anybody's figured that out, please let me know. But overall, the sessions from November to December did decrease by about 13.8%. Still, you know what? Not so bad. This site is monetized on Google AdSense, and it had a full month total of $30.81 with an RPM of $3.40. So technically, this site actually is profitable. It is paid for its hosting and, its new domain and all that. So not so bad. Okay, so moving on to the next site, it's a food ideas niche, and it started in January of 2023. So this blog just turned 1 year old. It has 121 posts, four of which are new for December. It is still monetized with AdSense. I've been working with She Media about actually getting both of these over there. So hopefully someday I'll hear back from them. Honestly, their customer service has not been amazing. So that's why I haven't really talked about them much. So here's Google Search Console. As you can see, it got 2.44K clicks, which is actually a 5% increase from 2.32 last month. So Google is starting to maybe like this a little bit more. But honestly, I really have not focused on Google here at all. And let me show you why. So here's Google Analytics from November and December. And we had explosive growth in November. We, increased by almost 50%. And then in December, we had another increase. It looks like about 38%. So super happy. But I want you to notice over here where I have the breakdown by sessions. Pretty much 50% of this traffic comes directly from Pinterest. Now, Google has been increasing a little bit, but overall, the majority is from Pinterest, and then it's Google, and then it's direct. So I'm really not focusing on Google because it's so fickle lately. Now, this one's still on AdSense, and it made a total of $68, and that was a $4.01 RPM. Not bad. I know from experience with my larger site being on AdSense that this RPM's not bad. And hopefully, if it gets to She Media, maybe it'll jump up to the $16 to $20 range. Fingers crossed. Now, speaking of my biggest site, this is a YMYL-ish niche. And the reason why I call it that is because it started out extremely YMYL, and I've been slowly trying to transition it into being less. And I don't want to give away all the details about this because it is something that could be copied and replicated, and I'm just not willing to do that. So, this site started in January of 2022, so it is officially 2 years old. It has 426 posts, 5 new posts that were done in December. It is monetized with She Media. And I did want to note that I've got the Facebook page up to 328 followers. At the beginning of the month, I think it had 12. So that's pretty awesome for 1 month. And I'm really focusing on shareable content, providing value, and basically I'm giving away for free on Facebook what a lot of other places charge for. So let's see how that works. Now, this is Google Search Console, and you'll see it got 9.23K clicks, and that is significantly down from last month. Last month was 14.5, and that's about 36% decrease. There's been a lot of chatter on Twitter/X about an unconfirmed Google update in December, and this site, something definitely happened. So either I think that there was a lot of reshuffling in the SERPs, or it could be that it has some seasonality, just in that I think people are more focused in December on the holidays and spending time together, and maybe not so much on this niche. So I spoiler for next month, I am starting to see some, spikes back up. So I really have a lot of hope that this starts coming back. Plus, I've really got to stop focusing on Google, which is really hard because that's what I've been doing for 2 years. So this is November and December. As you can see, we went from 28.2 thousand views down to 21.2, which honestly was just a little heartbreaking because every month this site just continues to decline. And it's very hard to stay motivated on this site, but I really, really am passionate about this. I really love working on this site. So even though it's on a downward trend, I still think that it's viable. I'm just really going to focus on other traffic sources. So this month, 53% of the traffic came from Google, 21% came from Pinterest, and 13% came from direct. So I already mentioned that I'm really focusing on Facebook. I'm also really putting a lot extra effort into Pinterest, and we'll just see how that goes. Now, with She Media, it did make a total of $370.10. At the beginning of the month, RPMs were so nice. We're talking, $29, $30 RPMs, and then it just nosedive as the month went on. And this is the first, December that I've had on like a more premium ad network. So I'm sure that a lot of other people's do this, and I just wasn't really expecting it. But, overall, though, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're going to get better. It's going to get better. So last month we made $617.45. This month we made $465.91. So it's down 25%. The one silver lining here is that people always talk about that their RPMs bottom out in January. And yes, I'm seeing the RPMs going down, but in reality, they're still kind of at the same level that they were like in June and July. So I wonder if that will kind of stick out. I just don't know. We'll have to see. Now, my focus for the month of January is I'm trying to work on a next cluster of articles for the AI site, and I'm trying to get those up as early as possible so they have more time to grow on Pinterest. For the food site, I'm really focusing on creating more content and definitely Pinterest. And then for the YMYL-ish, Still content, Pinterest, and then really big focus on Facebook. My big push goal is to hit 1,000 followers by the end of the month. And I have been playing around with some ads, like a like campaign. I've actually had better luck so far with boosting a post. I got over 100 followers by boosting a post. So I'm hopeful. We'll see how that goes. And coming up soon, I'm going to have another video that's going to be the whole year of 2023 and basically the roller coaster ride that has been my portfolio. So stick around. Probably in the next couple of days, I'll release that one. So hope you all had a great holidays and that your January is serving you well. Please leave me a comment below and tell me how your sites are going. Were you affected by weird Googleness in December? Maybe I'm not the only one. Okay, bye.